What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm HG for those who are new, and for those who are returning back to the queendom. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I ain't did that intro in a minute. Feels right. But anywho, you can tell by the title what's about to go down. We're gonna do a little talking, we're gonna do a little makeup, and we're gonna catch up with each other, you know? I probably hit that year mark not too long ago, so let's see what we got going. Hold on real quick. All right. Well, I don't know where we can begin. Like, for my channel, it's been pretty much a year. Last night, I was actually going back to see the first video that I posted, and it was my Get to Know Me tag. I was like, man, where did this weight gain come from? You could tell in people's faces. So when I look at myself, I'm like, ooh, kid, you was on a good run of your weight loss journey and you fell off. Like, what happened? But it's all good. It's all gravy.
Oh my, it's a tub of gravy!
Look, it's from that first video, I posted that in 2017. It's 2019. My weight has been like this. So I just gotta be consistent. And a real inspiration is one of my sisters. She said she made a decision and she ain't never looked back, and she looking bomb. So I'm gonna take a page out of her book and I'm not gonna look back. I'm gonna make that change and commit to it wholeheartedly and just not look back. But you know, that's besides the point. That's not why we're here, but low-key why we're here, because the Chit Chat Get Ready With Me is never on topic. So first things first, let me listen. So if you haven't seen, first and foremost, Endgame came out April 26th. So because I think I ended up having a makeup gig that took longer than expected, like I had to stay there longer than I probably needed to, but it is what it is. So I went to the movies with my mom, but anywho, that's besides the point. So I went to the movies with my mom to see Endgame, right? You know, and I use my phone for everything, and I'm a part of the movie club, so I'm just like using my code to get this and get that. And then I finally get into the movie. I get into, like, I'm really into the movie. Like, if you haven't seen it by now, what the heck is wrong with you? Why haven't you gone to seen it? And if you haven't seen it and you are near my area or you know me, we can definitely go see it, because I'll go see it again. That ain't nothing. But that's not the point of the story. So, long story short, shout out to that amazing manager. I think her name is Ashley. She's like, she didn't have to go above and beyond like she did, but she did, and that is genuinely appreciated. Because she found my phone and left my mom a voicemail at like 1, 2 in the morning when the last showing of Endgame was. Lo and behold, she said she found my phone, but it was crushed. Now, me hearing that, I'm thinking optimistically, she's probably over-exaggerated on the crushed part. It's not that bad, but this is how bad it was. Like, look at that. Look at this. So, and when I went to go pick it up, I don't know who decided to turn the phone on. Like, are you really gonna see anything? They turned the phone on, and because I have the light thing to go off, that thing is just buzzing, blinking, and going crazy. And then the lady was like, well, and it's not the manager that found it, it's somebody else. But it was the lady that gave it to me the next day. She was like, so do you want me to call it to make sure it's yours? Y'all ain't got no other phone up in there. Of course this is mine. But yeah, I was sad about it, and then I finally I went to the Sprint store to figure out how I can go about getting a replacement, since it's pretty freaking damaged. The guy was like, well, yeah, you can just, since you have insurance and Apple Care on it, you can just go to your Apple store and they'll give you a replacement for about $100. I was like, I was banking on $200, but I'll take it for $100. So yeah, that's the story time that happened with my phone. But let me grab a swig of water real quick, because that was just was insane. Like, I wouldn't expect. And then the crazy part of where it was, like how it got there damaged, where it was wedged in the recliner part of the seat. So if you go to a luxury movie theater and you get the cushion seat that reclines, and you push the button and it goes that. So that it was between that part. So when it kept going like this for multiple shows, bro, my phone was just crying for help and nobody would find it. I don't know how I overlooked it, but I probably crushed it the first 3 times because I kept trying to look under it, but I didn't know it was between. So that's my fault. But I don't know. Yeah, so that's the story with my phone. Like, so now I gotta get a new one today. And then on top of that, I was thinking maybe, just maybe, if I can hook my phone up to my laptop, I can just merge everything over to my laptop. That way I won't lose any new things that I've been working on. And why can't I find my laptop charger? Like, that thing is just flat out missing. Like, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So now I gotta get not only a new phone, but a new charger for my laptop. Like, And keep in mind, this is just like, the phone is a necessity. The charger to the laptop is also a necessity, but I'm still an adult with bills and just, that's how I felt about it. Like, that's how I really felt about it. So either way, at least I have enough money to get my phone and the charger, and then, bills are bills. They have to get paid, so.
I got responsibilities now. Responsibilities?
So as you can see, I have one side done. So now let's go ahead and hop into the get ready with me part on this side. Ugh, excuse me. Woo. Okay. So let's get into it. I think the last one that I had, the last legitimate chit chat get ready with me was like 3 months after I graduated. And it is May, so it's definitely graduation season. So everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, it's been a year, so what are you doing now? Like, are you in your field? Do you like what you're doing with your life right now? Like, where did you expect to be here a year after you graduated? Like, who has real expectations of where they want to be a year after they graduate? Like, if you have, and I'm not trying to down anybody that probably did plan out how they wanted their career to be set up after they graduated college, but I can only speak for myself out of my perspective. Like, I started realizing exactly what I want. I knew what I wanted to do when I got to college. Like, I knew what I wanted my degree to be in, and I knew what I wanted to use it for. But throughout my journey in college, I learned about new aspects that I actually like, new passions that I would love to pursue and make it a career. So yeah, I'm one of the ones in the boat that got a late jump on the whole, oh, so this is what you want to do type of kick. I'm gonna go in with I'm jumping ship, sorry. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 30O Nature Glow palette. I'm gonna start in this is the palette that doesn't have names, so I'm gonna start off. We're gonna start with this color right here as the base shade. But after I did my internship, I was like, maybe, if they have an opening for this type of position, I would actually go for it. I'll actually pursue a career in the field of broadcast journalism. Well, I applied. I got an interview. Did I get a call back? But that's cool though. That's life. Like, you can't expect to always get it on the first try, because if you actually really want to do something with your life, you gotta take the bad and the ugly with it to work hard to get toward the good. Like, nothing in life is gonna come easy, so you definitely gotta work hard for what you want. And on top of that, with the way that I ended up at where I work now, it was unexpected, and I kind of just applied on a whim thinking I wasn't gonna get it, but I ended up getting it. So where I work now, yeah, I'm cool with what I do. I won't say that I genuinely like it, but I'm actually really cool with what I do. I like helping people. So if I can help you, and if you allow me to help you, everything will run smoothly. But nothing in life is picture perfect, right? And I mean, I'm not down in my job that I'm at now. I do love what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing. And I love the atmosphere. I love the place. I mean, who doesn't love great benefits, right? But I'm just at that point in life where I'm like, okay, now if you want, it's like me giving myself my own kind of pep talk. If you want to do something specific with your life and you know that this is just something that's getting you by for right now, then it's some changes that needs to be made. And I knew those changes needed to be made, so you just got to start taking those steps forward into making those changes. It's kind of like how I mentioned earlier that I'm going to take a page out of my sister's book, and I'm going to make that wholehearted commitment, and I'm not going to look back, and I'm just going to keep moving forward. It's the same thing I got to do in my career. If I really want, let's say if I wanted to be an actress, or let's say I wanted to be a graphic designer, or more so, let's say, for example, if I wanted to make YouTube my career, I'm not about to sit here and tell you I'm about to quit my job and I'm going to do this full time. Some entrepreneurs actually do that and can be blatantly successful. But me, I have to look at the realism in it. I'm going to stack my coins as much as I can to where I can get to a point I can go ahead and quit that 9-to-5 and just go ahead and pursue my dreams with the job that I started myself as an entrepreneur. So while I stack my coins, while I stack my coins, I'm going to go ahead and take these steps forward to getting to where I really want to be. If that makes any sense. But that's kind of like where I am right now as far as after graduation, like what am I doing career-wise, job-wise. No, I'm not going to say what I'm specifically doing. If you know me personally and you want to know them type of details, like you trying to be nosy, you got my number, or you know how to get in touch with me. Am I going to sit there and tell you? Absolutely not. Because you're fishing for information. And I don't know why. Because I'm as humble as I can get. And I can't front about it. I really can't. Most people be like, oh, she's not as humble as she comes. No, boo. I don't like to I don't like to boast. I don't like to boost myself that high. Yeah, I know I'm great at what I do. That's nothing. I'll hype myself up in private, but you won't ever see me hype myself up to a point where it seems so belligerently cocky. I don't like to come off as cocky, but trust and believe. I'm never going to be without a job. I'm never going to be not making money. Because I'm good at anything that I do. And you can be good at anything that you do as well. If once you put your mind to something, you should be determined to go ahead and accomplish it full-fold. Because if you're that passionate about something that you're doing, and you won't take no for an answer, or you won't settle for less, then you're doing something right. Point blank, period. There's that update. Because since it is graduation season, everybody's like, oh, aren't you coming to graduation? Because I think it was, what did I not go to? Look, it's after I graduated, everybody was like, oh, you coming down for this? Are you coming down for that? Dude, I just left. Why would I come back when I just left? Can I get at least 6 months to a year to where I ain't gotta come back? The only time I say I'll come back is for graduation. And that is what I'm doing right now. That's it. I'm only coming back because some of my line sisters are graduating. My my link, she's graduating, and y'all will see who that is in a future video. Like in a future vlog, you'll see who I'm talking about. Because I do plan on going to graduation. I do plan on seeing my sisters. Like, this is a milestone in their life, and I know it was like a huge milestone in mine. Because between me and my brother was drafted into the major leagues right out of high school. I'm not that athletic person to get drafted out of anything. First of all, what sport was I playing? I was in the band in my senior year of high school. I wasn't worried about nothing else as far as like athleticism. Is that a word? Athleticism? I think that's a word. It's a word in Brebonics. So, and then, I don't know. It's just, I'll put it this way. If you know you want to be great in life and you feel like you're destined for nothing but greatness, you need to go ahead and start planning now and taking those steps to get there, like as of right now. Like, don't wait, don't hesitate on it. There's no point to hesitate. Because if you truly want it, you're going to go out there and freaking get it. So, we all know, well, aside from that little spill and that like little pep talk, hopefully if that was like a pep talk for you, it was meant for you. But low-key, when I do this chit chat, get ready with me, I'm preaching for myself. Like, I'm trying to pep myself up to go ahead and keep going. Because you never want to get to a plateau in life. And you know what? Before I get to the plateau part, I'm going to pause right there. Because I got to do this cut crease to go ahead and mimic this. So give me one quick second. Give me a second.